Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good so far and you've been having a good week. So today I want to talk a little bit about this cool little round. So if you're looking at it and you don't know what it is, this is a very common round. It's a 308. The interesting thing about this round is that it's been around for a very long time. So check it out, we're in 2020. This round was designed in 1952. It was designed by Winchester and it was designed for hunters. So aside from hunting, this round also became popular in the military. The bolt action rifles shoot the 308. If you don't know what bolt action rifle I'm talking about the M40s, the Marine sniper rifles. So this round also became used by the automatic machine guns, the 240s. I think today there are 240 Bravos. When I was in, it was 240 Golf. So very, very interesting round. What makes this round very interesting is that some people today will tell you it's not a good bullet. I always tell you it's one of my favorite bullets. My actual favorite bullet is the 300 Win Mag. 300 Win Mag was also designed by Winchester, same company that designed the 308, but it came in a few years later. I think 300 Win Mag might have been designed in 1963 or 62, I think. I'm not too sure. Or somewhere around there. It came shortly after this. But when I talk about weapons, I'm always going to tell you this is one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite. Truth is, they're all my favorite. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the 308 because since we have new calibers in the market, I don't want you to think that the 308 is not a good bullet. As a matter of fact, right back here, this is from Mossberg. This is a rifle chambered in 308. So this rifle is the new line that Mossberg came out with. This is called the MVP line, okay? M is obviously Mossberg, V is Varmint, and P is Predator. So this rifle is gonna be chambered as either a 223 or as a 308. Mine is the 308. Why I really like the 308 is that here in South Florida, and I cannot speak for the rest of the country, but here in South Florida, the 308 is a very popular round and it's a very common round to find in stores. So if you go out of your way and you buy the new badass caliber from Hornady, the 300 PRC, just know that you're gonna probably have a really rough time finding ammo. If you also get the 6.5 PRC, you might be in that same boat, or a 204 Valkyrie. So the thing is this, I really enjoy this rifle, not just because of the round, but because of the durability of this rifle. So for most of you guys that do not know much about these type of firearms, rifles do have a lifeline to them, and it's actually with the barrel. So the barrel is gonna have what's called a barrel life. So take this into consideration. Whenever you buy a really big bullet, you're gonna have the bullet go off, and there's actually an explosion that happens here. Well, guess what? That explosion is gonna also affect right here in your rifle. And so I wanna show you something. Let's say we have the bullet right here. So for those of you that never worked a bolt action rifle, bolt actions work like this. If you wanna feed the bullet into the chamber, okay, you got two ways. You can put the round in the magazine, or you can just feed it in. So check this out. I unlock it, bring it back, put the round in, I go forward, and I lock it down. Okay? So right now, this bullet might actually be sitting from here to here. So now, whenever I pull the trigger, right here, you are going to have an explosion. But right here, you're gonna have what's called the rifling, which is the groove inside the barrel. If you ever seen one of the James Bond movies, you see the pistol barrel go like this, and inside that barrel you see all of these grooves. That's your rifling. So as the explosion happens in here, this is gonna take a little bit of wear and tear. So through over time, you're gonna have wear and tear here, and it's gonna keep going and going and going and going, and eventually it's gonna eat up that barrel. The good thing about the 308 is this round can be used for long range and also extreme long range. A good shooter can take this round and push it out to 1,000 yards. A very good shooter can probably take this round and push it out to about 1,210 yards. I never seen one take the 308 round and push it out to 1,500 yards or further. But I have seen them go into 1,000 yards. I've even shot this at 1,000 yards. Now they hold really good accuracy up to about 650. After that, I've noticed that the group opens up a little bit. But if you're hunting animal or Antifa fags, you're gonna still get really, really good accuracy. So why I like this one is because the explosion here doesn't really give you that much wear and tear. You can, depending on how much you use your 308, get about 5,000 rounds through this barrel before you want to replace the barrel or get yourself a new rifle. Okay? And also, the 308 round in general is actually a very damn good bullet. I think, if I'm not mistaken, is if you shoot the 150 grain. I think it's the 150 grain. That one, when you shoot it, it's going to carry a whole bunch of force with it. Okay? And at the same time, when you go 600 to 800 yards, it's still not going to get pushed around by the wind as much. And it's still going to fly through the wind without having any crazy effects to the bullet. So if you guys are in the market and you're trying to get yourself a rifle and you want to look into the caliber 308, I highly recommend it. Now, if you want to go with a Remington 700 or a Savage or a Mossberg, it's going to be up to you. It's personal preference. I have 308 as Remington, I have 308 as Mossberg, and I have 308 as Savage. And tell you the truth, I really enjoy all of them the same. They all have very light triggers. They're all bolt action. They all have the same scope. So I got no complaints. So guys, if you are going to be looking at getting another rifle to your arsenal or going into your first rifle, give the 308 a chance. You know, if you go trying to find a 300 PRC or the 6.5 PRC and you're having issues finding it, but you do come across the 308, go with it. It's been around for a very long time. Think about it. This round was designed 1952. We're in 2020. And it's still being used today. And it was good enough for the military to have. So a lot of the people that are buying equipment, a lot of the people tend to want to buy mil-spec or buy equipment at a military surplus because we already know it's rugged equipment. It can take the abuse and the beating. And guess what? This round has been proven by the military. So don't think that this round, because it's been around for such a long time, is not good. Tell you the truth, any round is very good as long as you know how to shoot your gun. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say for this little video. Please take the time to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment box. And if anything you want me to do in particular, I will try to accommodate you guys and do a video on it. Guys, have a good evening and keep yourself safe out there.